Well, guys, you know what they say. The bigger the explanation, the bigger the lie. Um, if you guys haven't seen on Twitter today, um, everyone's crashing out over the Trump Truth Social tweet, which is, I'll just put up on screen here. There's literally no chance in hell I'm reading this to you. If you guys want to pause and read it, it's the most schizo crash out um, posts in a while, probably since January 6th. Um, so, I mean, essentially, it's just a crash out defending Pam Bondi and all that stuff. But I really wanted to focus on the takeaway from this. The takeaway from this whole situation. Sorry, I just kicked my desk. I'm just so fired up over this. Not actually, but the whole takeaway from this situation is really to just pick the right pedo. Okay, the next election cycle that comes along in 2028, just pick the right one. Okay, because this country clearly cannot run without them. So we need to pick the right one. If for everyone everyone who voted for Trump or is unhappy with their Republican pedo not doing well, um, then I'm sorry. And the best thing you can do is just pick the next best one in 2028. You know, if you're someone who maybe if you're Democrat or Republican, if you're someone who is very interested or the environment is very important to you. Try finding an old guy who likes to hang around public parks and watch watch when all the little kids are fishing in the local pond and just hangs around and just stares at them all day, yet has no children of his own. Maybe go up to him and ask him if, hey, would you be interested in running for the Republican ticket or the Democratic ticket? You're definitely of age and you're pedo. So maybe start with that. If you want to, let's say if border security is something that is very important to you, or immigration reform is something important for you, find a pedo that's very radical on the right, is very interested in you know, losing track of people who cross the border, maybe something like that. But keep in mind that this is an old man's game. Okay, don't come over here trying to get a young pedo. Okay, the young pedo won't win, not yet. Maybe in 10 years we can get a younger pedo in office, but for now it's got to be an older one. All right, so that's what's most important. Let's say, or maybe education reform. You want the Department of Education to come back. Maybe find an old guy who can't go within 50 yards of a school. Hang around him for a while. Maybe start, planting ideas of, hey, you can have unlimited, unfiltered access to people that are young if you run on this specific ticket. You can be a Democrat or Republican. I don't care. I just as long as you're old and you're a pedophile and you've been to Jeffrey Epstein's island, then that's good for me. That is essentially what we're looking at for the bar for candidates. You need to go to the island. You need to be above 85 years old. You need to be senile and probably have some sort of other underlying mental issues. That is most important. And, you need to basically just backstab the American public as much as you can. What I'm trying to say is here, what I'm really trying to get down to is we gotta find, there's gotta be a better pedo out there that can represent our interests, essentially. That is what's most important. Maybe if you're well, I've kind of exhausted uh, all the different scenarios, but you can find a pedo that aligns with your morals. Make sure he's old. Make sure he's senile, and not old like in your 50s old or, in your 60s. He's got to be at least 85. He needs to be on the verge of dementia by the end of his second term. That needs to be most important. He also just he needs to be, of course, white. I mean that goes without saying. I mean, yeah. What am I? What am I not gonna vote for a white pedophile? I mean, come on, seriously, guys. Anyway, um, that's really what I'm trying to, explain to you guys. But I mean, I thought I'd share some just silly tweets with you. I mean, it's he's blaming now um, the files on the Clinton and the Obama administration, which is kind of just, par for the course. I don't really know what else to say. Okay, if they're a part of the Obama and Clinton administration and Biden administration, then why not release them? I just don't understand. You also are in power. You can clean them up if you want to. You can make them look better. You could fully just redact yourself, but he's not even smart enough to do that. And then, of course, Prince Andrew is been absolved, and he no longer is under FBI investigation, so he doesn't have to comply with anything. But that's basically what I'm trying to get to. This is just a circus. Remember, you guys, you have to pick the best pedo next time. All right, just make sure you pick the right one. Hey, even if you have a creepy uncle, get him. Maybe he can help you out. Maybe he has your interests at heart. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll probably be uploading tomorrow. If you like this, subscribe. If not, get lost. And yeah, thanks so much. See you guys in the next one.